Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm there with another video. In this video, I'll teach you chapter 1, Who Did Patrick's Homework? From the book Honeysuckle, class 6, English. I'll explain you this story para by para. Let's start with the first para. It starts with, Patrick never did homework. Too boring, he said. He played hockey, basketball, and Nintendo too. Means Patrick was a student studying in the school and he never liked to do homework. He said that it was very boring for him and he liked the games like hockey, basketball, and Nintendo. So as you must not be knowing that Nintendo is a video game. Let's start another line. His teachers told him, Patrick, do your homework or you won't learn a thing. And it is true. Sometimes he did feel like an ignoramus. But what could he do? He hated homework. So in these lines, the poet is saying that his teachers also told him that do your homework, otherwise you won't learn a thing. And it was true that he sometimes felt like he is lagged in some studies or education. As you also can see that there are word meaning written on the screen. And he also hated homework. Let's start with the second para. Then one day, he found his cat grabbed with a little doll and he grabbed it away. To his surprise, it was not a doll. Means one day what happened that there was his cat and she was playing with a little doll. He thought that it is just a simple doll. And then he snatched from the cat, but when he recognized, it was not a doll, it was something else. But a man of tiniest size. He saw that it was a man of tiniest size. It was very small, means he had a little wool shirt with old-fashioned breeches and a high tall hat. But means he's saying how does he look, means the small tiniest little man, what does he wear, how does he look. So he's saying that the shirt was very small and it was made up of wool. And I'll tell you what is the meaning of bleaches. So bleaches or short trousers, means trouser like we wear trousers as fashion type of. So he wore fashion trousers and a high tall hat, much like a witch. Means you must have seen witch in movies and other things. So they wear a tall hat. So the same hat, exactly almost the same, he was wearing. Then he yelled, Save me! Don't give me back to the cat. The tiniest man said, Please save me, don't give me back to the cat. Means the cat was playing with that doll. So he's saying, Please save me, please help me, don't give me to the cat again, otherwise. Then he said that I'll grant you a wish. I promise you that. Then he said that I'll grant you, means for saving him, if he saves him, so he'll grant him a wish. And he promised that he will. Third para. Third para starts with, Patrick couldn't believe how lucky he was. Means Patrick was not being believed that he was so lucky that he got something like that. He could do his homework also. Then there was the answer of all his problems. So he said, Only if you do all my homework till the end of the semester. That is 35 days. So he asked the wish that if you do my homework and help me to the semester, means you have to do the whole semester, means whole the homework of the semester, and the semester is equal to 35 days. Okay, so if you do a good enough job, I could even get A's. Means if the tiniest man could do, like the Patrick said, if you do to the tiniest man that if you do all my homework and you do it well, so I can get A's in my exams and examinations. And then he said, let's start with the fourth para. So fourth para starts with, the little man's face wrinkled like a dishcloth thrown in a hamper. So I'll tell you the word meaning. Dishcloth is a cloth using dishes. Means like you must have seen your maids or your moms washing the dishes with something cloth type of. Yes, that is a dishcloth. And a hamper is a basket with a lid. His face was like that, and he kicked his leg and dubbed his fist. Means he was very angry and he kicked his legs and dumped his fist. Means he was very angry, and like we also, when we get angry, we just throw our legs and there we throw everything. Then he doubled his fist and grabbed. Oh, I am cursed, but I'll do it. Means I'll tell you the meaning of curse, that he's getting forced to do it. He's getting that, why should I have to do it? This is very bad. It is not fair, okay? So, but he still agreed. For his life, he still agreed. And true to his word. And little Elf began to do Patrick's homework. Except there was one glitch. So means he was trying his best to do his homework, Patrick's homework, but there was a glitch over there. Glitch means fault over there, but the elf didn't always know what to do, and he needed help. Help me, he'd say. And Patrick would have to help in whatever way. So like elf would not get everything, like elf are also human beings. So he also did not get like some of the things. So he asked Patrick that can you please help me? And Patrick had to do it. So let's start another line. I don't know this word, the elf squeaked while reading Patrick's homework. Get me a dictionary. No, what's even better? Look up the word and sound it out by letter each. So he's saying that now I'm not able to get this word, Patrick. I'm not able to get this word. Bring me a dictionary. No, but what even better? He said that you have to read it aloud and each letter should sound correctly. We'll start with the sixth para. When it came to math, Patrick was out of luck. So means when it came to maths, in every subject he could help him, but when it came to maths, Patrick was out of luck. There was no luck with him. He was out of luck. What are times table? What a times table? The elf squeaked. Means the elf is asking questions from Patrick that what is elf table and that all. We elf need that. Never need that. And addition and subtraction and division and fractions. He sat down beside me. You simply must guide me. Elves know nothing of human history. To them, it is a mystery. So the little elf, already shouted, just got louder. Go to the library. I need books. More books. Means he needed books. Like elf are also not. Elf do not know about human history. They also need to read books. They also need to get knowledge about human history. So he asked Patrick that he shouted that he was getting angry. So he shouted and shouting that bring me more and more and more and more books. So then he said that to Patrick that can you please help me? That can I read this book? Can you please help me to read this book too? Now the seventh one. As a matter of fact, every day, every way, the little elf was a nag. So the nag meaning is who gets so many troubles at all time, but he has also so many complaints. Nag. Patrick was working harder than ever, and was it a drag? He was staying up night and never felt so weary, was going to school with his eyes puffed and blurry. So means like Patrick was working harder than ever and he was studying night and nights and nights. Now let's start with the eighth one. Finally, the last day of the school arrived and the elf was free to go. As for homework, there was no more. So he quietly and shyly squeaked out the back door. Patrick got his A's. His classmates were amazed. His teachers smiled, and they would wonder what had happened to Patrick. He was now the model of kid. Cleaned his room, did his clothes, and like first he was very bad. He did not do homework. He does get failed marks, but now he gets A in his examinations and the things. So in this line that he was a model for his classmates means like everybody would think that I should become like him and I would be like him, so it would be so nice. Now let's start with the ninth one. So this part, what happened that his teachers were also very amazed that they also smiled, but they were insidely amazed that what did happen to Patrick. How did he get A marks? Now he was getting sincere also. He was cleaning his room and he was putting his clothes and everything, and he was very cheerful. He was never rude to everyone, and he developed his attitude also and the whole class attitude. Now let's start with the 10th one. You see, in the end, Patrick still thought he'd made that tiny man to do all his homework. But I'll share a secret just between you and me. I wasn't elf. It wasn't elf, and Patrick had done his homework himself. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to subscribe our channel and like the video. If you like this video or did you get some help from this video, please comment below. Thank you.